has declared a nationwide state of emergency amid a week of protests and political upheaval following the removal and detention of former president. Now, the Peruvian Defence Minister has announced the new 30-day measure, which he said involved the suspension of freedom of movement and assembly and could include a curfew as well due to acts of vandalism and violence that have been reported. So, Srinjoy, in Peru as well, an emergency situation, officially a nationwide emergency that has been declared.
Yes, undoubtedly. See, Peru hasn't really recovered from the COVID problem because one of the countries worst hit by COVID was Peru. As it is, the democracy and their political establishment is a little unstable to start with. Then, per 1,000 members of the population, you've had a high number of cases, perhaps the highest in the world. Deaths per 1,000 was one of the highest in the world. As a result, there has been a serious problem because of COVID, and that reflects in the political establishment. Naturally, there are all these problems. Presidents have been coming and going. It's been like a revolving door. It's a clear case of political instability.
Absolutely. And it looks like the instability is going to continue because, not just has a state of emergency been imposed, but also making it very clear that protests are not going to be allowed. No assembly of people more than 5, and of course a 30-day measure as well that has been taken.
Yeah, that may basic problems have to be dealt with. After you deal with the basic problems, can you arrive at a level of stability? If you say, all these measures are very temporary measures. They cannot go on forever. The basic problems have to be dealt with, and we shall have to see if these basic problems are dealt with in the future.
Okay. All right, Srinjoy, thank you for joining us with those details.